Hello everyone. Today in this very class we are going to TV Unit 7 Class 6 Mathematics Unit 7, and this very unit is based on fractions. And this fractions is not a new concept for you. You've already been well acquainted with fractions since you have been uh, solving problem related fractions from the very lower class itself, from the class 4, in class 4, in class 5, even in class 3 also. I have solved problems related to fractions, so this is not a new concept for you. Well, still, and before proceeding into the exercise, or before dipping down into the exercise, let me first recap, or let me first highlight what a fraction is. Okay, when you say a fraction means fraction refers to a part of a whole. Okay, that is what fraction. A fraction refers to a part of a whole. Say, and fractions are, you can say, when you write 2 out of 5. Okay, when you write 2 out of 5, that means we divide a whole thing and an absolute thing, or a one unit, or we can say a whole thing as divided into 5 different pairs, and out of those 5 pairs 2 parts have been taken. This is what called fraction. Well, let us illustrate it with an example. Say this is a what called a piece of cake. This is a piece of cake, and we divide this piece of cake into 5 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this part becomes a little bigger. Make it a little smaller. Okay. Okay. Say, assume that all the parts are equal, and this is a whole. This is a whole cake. So this is a cake. My drawing is not good, so I don't know whether it look like a cake or not. Say, you may say cake, you may say biscuit, anything you may say. Cake. So this is a cake. Okay, and this very cake has been divided into 5 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, this very cake has been divided into 5 equal parts, and out of these 5 parts, okay, these two parts have been given to you. I've given to all of you people, and rest 3 parts I have taken myself. Okay, these 3 parts I have kept for myself, because I'm a little greedy person, so I need a little bit more. So I just 2 part I've given to you. That means this 2 part has been distributed among you, and rest 3 kept for me. Okay, now that means what share of the cake have you got? What share of the cake you have got? You have got 2 out of 5, because it was a complete cake. It was a whole cake, and this very whole cake has been divided into 5 equal divisions, is it? And out of those 5 equal parts, I have given to you 2 parts, okay, and rest 3 parts I have kept for myself, since I'm a little greedy person, so I kept a little bit more for me. Well, now see, what share of the cake have you got? You have got 2 out of 5 parts. And what share of cake I have got? I have got 3 out of 5. Are you getting me? This is what called fraction. Well, so your share now, your share, or you can say part. Whether you say share or part, no problem. We can say your share, we can say your part. Your part is 2 out of 5. And my share, that is my part is 3 out of 5. Are you getting me? I think the concept of fraction is clear now. Well, now see, when you write 2 by 5, okay, 2 by 5, that means it was a complete cake, it was a whole cake, it was an absolute cake, and this absolute cake, the complete cake, has been divided into 5 equal parts, and these 5 equal parts, okay, the complete cake is called, this is called denominator, okay, and we write it below the bar. This is a bar, and we write it below the bar, and this is called denominator. Okay, this is not a new concept for you, is it? You all know all these things still, and just for recap before proceeding into the exercise, I'm just highlighting it, recapping it. Well, now this is called denominator, and the number lies above the bar is called numerator, is it? Well, so you've got the idea of numerator, you've got the idea of denominator, the number lies above the bar is called numerator, and the number lies below the bar is called denominator, and this numerator refers to the part of the whole has been taken out or taken away, or the part you have got or the part I have got is called the numerator, and the complete cake, okay, the complete parts of the cake is called denominators. All right, are you getting me? Well, now let us proceed to the exercise. Till now we have got the concept, we got the ideas what a fraction is. A fraction means a fraction refers to a part of a whole. A fraction refers to a part of a whole. Okay. Now, in a fraction, we get always two numbers. One number lies above the bar, and one number lies below the bar. And number lies below the bar, we call it denominator, and the number lies above the bar is called numerator. Well, okay. Now let us proceed to the exercise 9. Now, we'll proceed to exercise 7.1. Exercise 7.1. Okay? Okay. Question number 1. First question. Question number 1. Write numerator and denominator of each of the following fractions. I'm not going to write out the question here, okay? Write on the question here. You just take out your textbook, you follow your textbook, you will come to know exercise 7.1, page number 122. And question number 1, question is write numerator and denominator of each of the following fractions. So first question, sub question A. This question already you have discussed here at the introduction. What is numerator, what is denominator? Nothing there to teach. Still then, I'm solving one question here. See, first question we got 3 by 8. Okay, now it's very simple. There is no rocket science. Very simple solution. Number 3 by 8. You have to write the numerator and write the denominator. Or solve it. Okay, solution. Okay, what to write? Numerator. Okay, numerator is what? The numerator means the number lies above the bar. Here this is the bar, and the number lies above the bar is 3, so numerator is 3. Okay, now denominator. Okay, now see, the number lies below the bar is called denominator, and you see this is the bar and the number lies below the bar is 8. That is why our denominator is 8. Getting me? So this raised question, we have got B, C, D, E, and G, a sub question. You solve it yourself and write down nicely and bring back give us for checking while we will collect the notebook. Okay, so there's nothing there to teach. Question number 2. Write the fraction representing the shaded portion. Okay, write. Now our question is write the fraction representing the shaded portion. Well, okay, now see. This is a whole. This is, you can say, one unit, or you can say a whole thing. Okay, a whole thing. And this big rectangle, okay, and inside the big rectangle there are small squares. How many squares are there? Total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That means this big rectangle is divided into 18 equal parts. Well, this is a big rectangle, and the big rectangle has been divided into 18 equal parts. Okay, solution. Okay, it's not a very tough question. It's a very, very, very simple question. With no time, we're going to solve it. See, so total. Okay, total number of equal parts is equal. Sorry, how many equal parts are there? Let us count it first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So total number of equal parts. How many equal parts we got? We got total numbers of equal parts. 18 equal parts we got. Well, now observe how many parts out of this 18 equal parts, how many parts have been shaded. Okay, we'll try to find out. Now see, let us count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, what we have got, we have seen that out of this 18 equal part, 8 parts had been shaded. So number of shaded parts. Okay, number of total shaded parts is, we got 8. Okay, now we define fraction representing the shaded portion. So therefore fraction representing the shaded portion is equal number of shaded parts divided by number of total equal parts. So number of shaded parts already have got 8, so we'll write number of shaded parts in numerator place, and number of total equal parts we'll write in denominator place, that is 18. So 8 by 18, that means 8 out of 18 part has been what called shaded. The shaded portion is 8 out of 18. That is what called shaded portion. That is our solution. And if you want, you can reduce into smallest term. Since 8 and 18 both are divisible by 2, 2 is the common divisor, or 2 is the common factor of 8 and 9 involved. So you can do 2 times 4 is 8 and 2 times 9 is 18. So what we got 4, 5, 9. Well, this is the solution of question number 2, sub question A. So rest all question are the same. You can proceed on yourself. Here we have got sub question B, C, D, E up to H. We have got the sub questions, rest question. You try yourself. You write down in your notebook and give us for evaluation while it will be asked to give for evaluation. You give us for evaluation. Now let us proceed to the next question. We'll go to solve question number 3. Okay? Okay, well children, now let us proceed to question number 3, and question number 3 is cite the portion according to the given fraction. Cite the portion according to the given fraction, and here subquestion A has been taken for you, and subquestion A is 3 by 8. Okay, now, and alongside the fraction you have got a picture 2. Okay, we have got a diagram 2, and we have to set the portion according to the fraction 3 out of 8. Now see, in the given diagram we have got 8 equal parts. Okay, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means the given diagram or the given circle is divided into 8 equal parts, and out of these equal parts we have to set these 3 parts. That means here number of parts to be cited is 3 and number of total parts is 8. So it's a very simple question, nothing there to do. Just what we'll do, we'll set any 3 parts. We can set these 3 consecutive parts. We can set 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, anywhere you can set. At least by any means you have to set 3 parts. Say I'm setting here part number 1. Okay, I'm setting here part number 1. I can set part number 2, I can set part number 3, but I'm not going to do that one. So I'm setting here part number 5, 1, 5, so it will be good to look or it will be visible for you. Okay, and I'm setting part number 7. Alright, so this is the solution. Our question was set the portion according to the given fraction. Fraction is 3 out of 8. That means portion to be cited is 3 and number of total part is 8. So out of it we have cited these 3 parts. This is what the solution of question number 3. Like this we proceed on the rest question. Okay, this is a very simple question. I don't want to waste the time teaching all these things simply. Now let us proceed to question number 4. Well children, now we're going to solve question number 4, and the question number 4 is what fraction of a day is 7 hours? Okay, so it's a very simple question. Let us solve it. Solution. Okay, see in our question, what fraction of a day? A day means 1 day. Okay, a day means what? 1 day. Now see, while forming fraction, okay, or while representing in fractions, okay, the unit must be same. Okay, the unit must be same. If day, both the numerator and denominator should be day. If hours, and both the numerator and denominator should be hours, it means then both the numerator and denominator should be minutes. Okay, now let's see what we got. A day, that means 1 day. Okay, and what you got? 7 hours. So So 7 hours, okay, 7 hours is 7 hours by 1 day equal. Now see, 1 is hour, 1 unit is the numerator, the unit is hours, and in the denominator the unit is day, but in a fraction the unit must be equal same. So we'll convert the day into hours. Okay, we'll convert the day is a bigger unit and hours is a smaller unit. Are you getting me? Day is a bigger unit and hours is a smaller unit. So we'll convert the bigger unit. Always we'll convert the bigger unit into a smaller unit, then it will be easy for us, convenient for us, because just multiplying we can convert a bigger unit into a smaller unit. But if we go to convert a smaller unit into bigger unit, you have to divide, then it will be problem for us. So you'll never convert a smaller unit into a bigger unit. Instead of converting a smaller unit into a bigger unit, we'll just convert the bigger unit to the smaller unit. So we do 24 hours make a day, so you can write 1 into 24 hours, 1 into 24 hours, and that is 7 hours. All right, now these hours and hours cancel. Now in numerator plus remaining 7, denominator plus remaining 1 into 24, that means 24. Now we got 7 hours is 7 by 24 of a day. 24 of a day. 7 hours is 7 by 24 part of a day. Well, now let us proceed to question number 5. Well, now our next question is, what fraction of an hour is 15 minutes? Okay, this is also a very simple question. Let us solve it. What fraction of an hour is 15 minutes? So first of all, we'll write here solution. Okay, now what fraction of an hour is 15 minutes? So 15 minutes is 15 minutes is okay, 15 minutes out of 1 hour. 15 minutes out of 1 hour of an hour of an hour. Right? Now see here, in numerator place our unit is minutes and denominator place our unit is hour. So what we'll do first of all, we'll bring them in the same unit, or try to convert them in the same unit. Since minute is a smaller unit, if we try to convert into hour, we'll have to divide. So we'll not convert minute into hours. Instead of converting smaller unit into bigger unit hours, we'll convert the bigger unit hour into smaller unit minutes. So 15 minutes, that remain 15 minutes. Okay. Now below what we've got 1 hour. We know 60 minutes make an hour. So what we do, we will multiply 1 by 60. Okay, 1 into 60 minutes. Are you getting me? Is multiplied by 60. Why you multiplied by 60? Because 60 minutes make an hour. Okay, since 60 minutes makes an hour, so in order to convert hour into minutes, we have to multiply by 60. Since 1 hour, 1 into 60, 2 hours, 2 into 60, 3 hours, 3 into 60, 5 hours, 5 into 60. Well, now this minutes and this minutes cancel. We have got remaining here 15 numerator place and denominator plus 60. We know 15 is divisible by 5 and 60 is also divisible by 5, or 15 is also divisible by 3, 60 is also divisible by 3. Is it? How? Divisibility rules. We have already learned in class 5 itself, in class 4 itself, we learned the divisibility rules. Is it? A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of the digit of a number is divisible by 3. So 3 times 5 is 15 and 3 times 20 is 60, or you can do 3 times 2 is 6 and 3 times 0 is 0. We got 5 by 20. Now 5 and 20 both are divisible by 5. Is it? We know that a number is divisible by 5 if the digit at one's place is either 0 or 5. So here 5 times 1 is 5 and 5 times 4 is 20. So we got 1 by 4. This is the recurrent fraction. So that means 15 minutes is 1 by 4 of an hour. Okay? 15 minutes is 1 by 4 part of an hour. I don't specify it right, so I've written the hours below. Okay? Okay. 15 minutes is 1 by 4 part of an hour. I think you've understood the question, understood the solution. Okay, now let us proceed to the next question. Well, now let us solve question number 6, and question number 6 is here. David bought 1,000 toffees. He ate 1 by 3 of them. How many toffees are left? That is the question. So let us solve it. Solution. Well, let us solve this question. David bought 1,000 toffees. He ate 1 by 3 of them. How many toffees are left? Okay. So solution. In order to solve, okay, first of all, it is given in the question. See, number of toffees David bought 1,000 toffees. That is mentioned in the question. What input given in the question? Let us see. Input given that number of toffees bought by David is 1,000. Is it 1,000 toffees bought by David? That is given in the question. And the share of toffees eaten by share or part of toffees eaten by David, that is also given 1 by 3, and we will have to find out how many toffees are left out. Okay, how many toffees are left out? We have to find out. Now see, first of all, number of total toffees bought. Okay, number of total toffees are, that is number of total toffees that is bought by David is 12. Is it 12? Okay, you know 1,000 is equal to 12. Is it? So in place of 1,000 we'll write here 12. Number of total toffees bought is 12. Now number of toffees eaten by David, not Goliath, okay, David. Number of toffees eaten by David is, okay. See, the exact number of toffees eaten by David is not mentioned in the question, but here in our question it is only mentioned the share or part of toffees eaten by David. Now from that very share we will find out the number of toffees eaten by David. Okay, let's see. So number of toffees eaten by David is 1 by 3 share, or 1 by 3 part out of the complete total toffees. 1 by 3 of the total toffees. 1 by 3 of the total toffees. Is it? Okay. Now equal sign should be right below equal sign. Then 1 by 3 of. You know of means into. So of will be replaced by into. And the number of total toffees already have got 12 toffees. In place of the total toffees, we'll write the value that is 12. Are you getting me? 1 by 3 here, it is mentioned in the question. So 1 by 3 per out of the total toffees. So 1 by 3 of means into, and total toffees was 12. So write 12. Now 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. Now what we got? 1 into 4, that is 4. Number of toffees eaten by David is 4. Okay. Now after getting number of toffees eaten by David, after getting the rest part is very easy. The number of toffees left out, finding that part will be very easy. So let us solve it. Therefore, required number of toffees, number of toffees that is left, number of toffees that are left is required number of toffees that are left is number of total toffees, number of total toffees minus number of toffees eaten by David. Number of, I don't have space here, so I'm writing down. If you've got space, you can write, no problem. Okay, number of toffees, don't imitate me. Number of toffees eaten by David. Now equal sign should be right below equal sign, and number of total toffees, we have got 12. We'll replace the value 12 and with minus. The number of toffees eaten by David, we have already found out 4. Now 12 minus 4, that is 8. Sorry. 8 toffees. Well, this is the solution for question number 6. Okay, this question, if you try to find out directly also, you can find out. You could have found out directly also. Required number of toffees. Okay, if you want, you could have find out directly also. So you could have done like this also. Required number of toffees left out is equal total toffees minus number of toffees eaten by David. Okay, don't be confused. Okay, our solution is over. I'm showing you the another way, shortcut, how can you find out in one step. Okay, don't do both the part while solving. If this question, same question come in exam, or while you solve yourself, you don't do both the part together. Either do the how I have shown the first part, okay, that you do, or you can do other way also. I'm showing you a shortcut process. required number of toffees left out is total toffees minus number of toffees eaten by David. Well, now total toffees you've got 1000, so that means 12 toffees. 12 minus the number of toffees eaten by David. We don't know number of toffees eaten by David, but we know the share, that is 1 by 3. So all right, 1 by 3 of total toffees. 1 by 3 of total toffees means 1 by 3 of 12. Okay, now 12 minus 1 by 3 into 12. Now 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 4 is 12. Now 12 minus 4 equals 8 toffees. Directly with one step or so, we can solve this question. But since you are a novice, you may get collide, you may get confused if I show you directly. So I have solved the question into step by step. Okay. Now let us proceed to question number 7, that is represent each of the following fractions on the number line. It's a very simple question. You are already well acquainted with number lines, how to solve question using number lines. You are familiar with this. Okay, now see question number 8. Represent 1 by 10, 3 by 10, 5 by 10 and 10 by 10 on a number line. Right? All now solution. All right, here solution. And I'll do it. It's a very simple question. Now see. First of all, in order to solve, we'll make a number line. And to be number line, we know that there should be arrows either side. Okay, there should be arrow either side. If you don't put the arrow, it will not be a line. So don't forget to put the arrow. And this is called origin of the number line. Okay, this is called origin of the number line, arrow. And towards the origin, right to the origin, that lies the positive numbers, and left to the origin, there lies the negative numbers. The negative figures are written left to the origin, and positive figures are placed right to the origin. Okay, this is 0 or origin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that means this is a whole, a 1 unit. From 0 to 10 is 1 unit, or a whole thing, or an absolute thing, or an absolute idea, or an absolute thing. Okay, or you can say 0 to 10 is 1 unit. Okay, from 0 to 10, 1 unit, and this very unit has been divided into 10 equal parts. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Divided into 10 equal parts. Now, our question is, first question, represent 1 out of 10. So we can write here, if you want, we can write this is 1 out by 10. Out of 10 part, this is 1 part. This is 2 by 10. This is 3 by 10. This is 4 by 10. This is 5 by 10, this is 6 by 10, this is 7 by 10, this is 8 by 10, and this is 9 by 10, and this is 10 by 10. 10 by 10 means 1, isn't it? If we divide 10 by 10, 10 times 1 is 10, that means 1. That means this is 0 and this is 1. We can write 10 by 10, or we can write 1. Okay, instead of writing 10 by 10, I'll write 1. And you will know, you have already understood that 1 means what? 10 out of 10. That means if we divide something into 10 equal parts, and after dividing the 10 equal parts, if we take all the 10 equal parts, that means we have taken the complete things, isn't it? Anything, if we divide into 10 equal parts, and after dividing into 10 equal parts, if we take away all the 10 parts, or if we take all the 10 parts, that means we have taken the complete things, or the absolute things. Is it? Okay, that means one thing, taking one complete thing, so that is 1. So 0 to 1. Okay, this 0 to 1 is 1 unit, and this unit has been divided into 10 equal parts. So now our first question is 1 out of 10. So this will be the 1 out of 10. Okay, 1 out of 10, 1 by 10. Next 3 by 10. So this will be the 3 by 10. Next 5 by 10. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5 by 10. It's a very simple question. 5 by 10. Then 10 by 10. This is 10 by 10 means what? This is called 10 by 10. 1 is called 10 by 10. That's all. This is the solution of question number 8. Well, now question number 10. We're going to solve question number 10. And the question number 10 is a pay contains 10 apples, 3 mangoes, and 5 bananas. What fraction of fruit apples? That is the first question. And second question is, what fraction of fruits are bananas? Okay. So very simple question. What fraction of fruits are apple? Okay. So fraction of apple. Very simple question. Let us solve it. Solution. Okay. Solution. Nothing there to do. It's very simple question. Fraction of apples is okay. So all right. Number of apple divided by number of total fruits. Number of total fruits. Okay. Now, number of apples. How many apples are there? A bag contains 10 apples. It is mentioned in the question, given in the question. So we'll write in place of number of apples, we'll write 10, and number of total fruits. Okay. A bag contains 10 apples, 3 mangoes, and 5 bananas. That means 10 plus 3, 13 plus 5, 18. Number of total fruits, how many? 18. 10 apples, 3 mangoes, 10 plus 3, 13, and 5 bananas, 13 plus 5, 18. So write 10 out of 18. Okay. Now if you want, we can reduce in the smallest term, and if you don't reduce, so no problem. But if you want, we can do 2 times 5 is 10, 2 times 9 is 18. So we can write 5 by 9. That is the fraction of apple. Okay, that is the fraction of apple. Similarly, you can do fraction of bananas. Can you do? So fraction of bananas, you find out yourself. Similarly, you do number of fraction of bananas is equal number of bananas divided by number of total fruits. Well, with this, I'm going to wind up this very class. We have already finished up chapter 7.1, exercise 7.1. We have already completed. Keep watching video, keep practicing yourself. The following videos for the remaining solutions. Till then, stay safe. Bye bye.